reason. My inner demon been waiting to pull out and squeeze it. This money I need it, every day up for it scheming. This is my season, I go undefeated. Please don't end up a body. I'm too late, you Scotty, too hotty. Hold up.
Lavar Ball was on Undisputed in the Colin Cowherd show. If it wasn't yesterday, it was about 2 days from now. Yeah, my internet was out, so I wasn't able to make these videos. And half the stuff I wanted to talk about, I didn't write down, so I forgot. Now I'm here winging it, so here we are. Now, Lavar Ball, he's the father of Lonzo Ball, UCLA freshman player, outstanding player, fucking savage for the most part. LiAngelo and LaMelo Ball, who are seniors, and I think LaMelo is a sophomore at Chino Hills High School, California. Both of them are committed to UCLA. So many fucking L's in their family. Hold on. Lonzo, the freshman from UCLA, he's pretty much one and done. They're all three of them are pretty much one and done. They're already saying it. Even the younger brothers that are still in high school, the senior and the sophomore. So a while ago now, Lavar, the father was doing an interview, and where he said some things, and one of the things I pretty much want to talk about is him saying his son is better than Steph Curry. Now, you put his son on the Warriors, he would do better, things like that. It was a point in time when Stephen Curry was at Davidson, and he was a junior. He was in his last year, and in school, I had made this claim to two of my friends who were Boston Celtics fans, which was always fun because I was a Sixers fan. You had two Boston Celtics fans in my class, and one of my other good friends he was a Suns fan. So great conversations. Anyway, I had told them that Stephen Curry, guy he plays for Davidson, I'm like, he's better than Rajon Rondo right now. And both of them laughed at me, and they said, I'm crazy that some college, who is Stephen Curry? You talking about the light-skinned dude to be shooting threes? I'm like, yeah. Like, he's better than Rajon Rondo in the NBA right now. I'm like, yes. Like, he is. Now, what I'm trying to connect there is that, do I have a problem with him saying that his son is better? I'm kind of 50-50 on it. Only for the most part. I don't like when other people shit talk or trash talk for someone else. If trash talking is your thing, so be it, but you just have to back it up. But I think Lavar really did it for publicity purposes, because he has their brand, Big Baller's brand, and things like that. And once he said these things, that now he got interviews, and now he's able to go on these shows with his brand and talk. The thing about that I don't like about Lavar is the father. For you that don't know the Ball family, and you will know the Ball family. Don't worry. It's not about him being a bad father. That's for anyone to question that. That's horseshit. That's nonsense. I have nothing to say about him being a parent. I just have something to say in terms of I just don't want to feel like he's living through his kids. That they're going to make it to the league. I believe all three, for the most part, is, especially Lonzo, he's going to make it to the league. The other two, we got to wait on it. I just don't want him to be doing all these interviews and doing this and that, saying this and saying that on the behalf of his kids, because at the end of the day, his kids are the ones that have to back it up, not him. Now, if his kids want to come along and say yes, this or that, then fine, right? Then sure, whatever. But I just don't want to see that. When you have things like when Wes Walker missed that catch, or was it Wes Walker's wife that said something or whatever? I don't want to hear from Miss Welker. I don't want to hear from her. I want to hear from Wes Welker. When Ayesha Curry said she went on her rant on Twitter, and I made a video about that, the league is fixed, it's all of this. I don't want to hear from Ayesha Curry. She doesn't play. I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from Steph Curry. You know, that's how I always been. I don't want to hear from Archie, meaning I want to hear from Eli and I want to hear from Peyton. That's just how I am. So that's pretty much my thoughts on it. You know, I don't know, man. It's a lot of things. You know, he made a lot of sense in some of the stuff he said and cleared some things up for me. But I just don't want to see. I don't want to see him doing interviews. I don't. I really don't. I mean, maybe I'm in the wrong for saying that. But for the most part, it just look like Lonzo just wants the ball. That's all he wants to do. He just wants to play. And his father is saying all of this stuff. And he's going to have to be the one that goes out and guard Curry. He's going to have to go out and play someday. Now, is that me saying that you should be quiet and you shouldn't look for the challenge? No, I'm not saying that. But it just goes back to who has to actually be on the court. Lavar doesn't have to be on the court. Lonzo's going to have to be on the court. Now, those are my thoughts right there. There's much more to say, but then, again, like I said, I'm winging it. Guys, get in the comment section and let me know. We're not talking about him being a parent. He seems like a great father. He has 3 boys going to college, and one of them is going to go to the league. We have to see on the other 2. Great parent. So we're not talking about parenthood here. We're just talking about comments he made. So get in the comment section. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Till the next video. I'm out.